Good all. Welcome to Orbit Farm. Well, here's another week. I think this has now been 2 weeks since I gave you an update about the rabbits, and here we are at the rabbitry, and there are quite a few things that have happened. Some good, one bad so far. So it's always good to share good and bad, and here we are. So what has happened so far? Let me start off with the bad, because the bad is always the first things that you want to get out of the way. This rabbit that we can see in here, this black one, it gave birth, but it just would not take care of it. In fact, I can't say it did not take care of its babies. One, it did not remove any fur, so it gave birth in the evening, and that evening it was cold. So when we came back in the morning, we found all the rabbits, the small little ones, died. They died due to the cold. So this was one thing that happened due to the cold. Now that is one bad news. The other bad news is that the other black rabbit, which we had as a male, just one day it was just sick. We noticed that it was sick. We gave it some antibiotics. The next morning it just died. We found it dead. So those are the two bad parts so far about the rabbitry right now, but we still have 4 males, and I think from that black rabbit we actually do have its breed coming out, some from one of these rabbits. So what then happened is that during this short space of time, we have had this one has given birth, and as you can see, I'm kind of shocked that some of them are not removing fur. This is where we have, these are some bunnies that we do have. So this one has just given birth, but it's not given it did not remove its fur. That is one thing that we have noticed. Some remove, some don't. This one also has removed. This one actually has removed, and it has removed quite a lot of the fur. So let me get this opened so we can have a look inside. So you see, this one has pulled out a lot of its fur, and this is all its fur, and the kids are inside there, which are doing well. So some are doing that and some are not, and we are just trying to see what is what. This one probably another week or so before it gives birth, because it hasn't yet. Then we have put these ones inside here so that this one we're expecting anytime soon. These are the ones that we're expecting anytime from now to give birth. And as you can see, these ones are now fully grown. Let me see if I can get inside. These ones are now actually coming out, moving up and about, and they're moving up and about means that they are growing. So it had 8. It's not opening. Okay, there we go. It had 8 kids. Now we're left with 7. So 7 from those. And these 2 that gave birth to just these 2, we're expecting to win this one off end of this month. These ones are now ready to move on to the winning group. And then we have another one here which also gave birth. Let me go in here. So we have moved very fast to about, now we're almost close to about 70. So here another group of bunnies that you can see here. As you can see, they are quite big. This shows that they're healthy, means that we are giving them enough food for them to be able to have their kids become big. Those are the things, these are some of the challenges, or I can say some of the things that you look at whilst we are also trying to build the numbers. So here we have the rabbits these are the ones that we weaned so far. There have been some that have been purchased, some which are still here. So we are just growing them as we keep on going along, as we go along. This one that we've put in here we feel that it is sick because it is not playing well with the others, because this is supposed to be in the other small one. So this was where the the other buck was the black buck. It's no more there, so we're now just left with a Dutch, a chinchilla, a New Zealand white, and a cross between a New Zealand white and a Californian. So there we go. And on this side, this one we're expecting any time soon, but these are the things that we're just working on. And in here there's the ones which we're saying that are the next, these are the next ones, that these are the growers that we're still growing. These are the chinchillas which we started off with in February, if I'm correct. End of January, or is it end of February? That's when we started with these cinnamon ones that we have. So those ones. And last but not least, this one also gave birth. It gave birth to seven bunnies last week. In fact, in the past 3-4 days. So that is victory. We are still just making sure that they are growing. We, as you can see, the place is always making sure that we keep it nice and clean. The ones that we service, we are servicing. The ones that we want to grow are growing out. The ones that we expecting to give bunnies, we are looking at the present moment. This project is still in its growing stage. It's not really in its selling stage, it's just in its growing stage. Yes, we have sold 1 or 2, but that is not really meant that money is going to do anything for me. It's just for me, for those people who actually have come, who have actually said that they wanted them, who are locals here, and they say that they wanted them. So I've managed to give them those 1 or 2. And sooner or later, I'm actually planning to do another butter trade with a few other people, whereby I give them some rabbits, they give me their rabbits, so that I can also grow this. Well, I think that is it for the rabbits. That is where we are right now. We are very happy with what we're achieving and where we're going. It is becoming where the direction of the project is now showing that there is direction, and I'm happy for that. Well, to those who are new, please like, subscribe, and to all those returning guests, thank you very much and have a good day.